2024 Printscape Pony League World Series in Washington, Pennsylvania were the starting lineups for this contest. We send it upstairs to public address announcer Bob Gray.
First of all, for the visitors from Mon Valley, Pennsylvania, leading off and playing center field, number 61, Jesse Sobchak. Batting second and pitching, number 32, A.J. Watson. Batting third, shortstop, number 3, Zach Plymeyer. Batting fourth and playing third base, number 5, Jack Krovac. Batting fifth, first baseman, number 22, Cam Matuzik. Batting sixth, the second baseman, number 9, Kennedy Nash. Batting seventh and playing left field, number 24, Damaris Tolliver. Batting eighth and playing right field, number 44, Braylon Shoke. Batting ninth and catching, number 27, Cam Black. Number 1, Cooper Cetera. Number 7, Ben Lilly. Number 8, Derek Dunleavy. Number 12, Lucas Keir. Number 23, Connor David. Number 99, Michael Green. Coach, Tony Watson. Business manager, Barry Lilly. Manager, Jason Plymeyer. Host area champion, Mon Valley, Pennsylvania. And now, the South Zone champions from Palmview, Texas. Leading off and playing second base, number 8, Edgar Quintanilla. Batting second, the shortstop, number 12, Gael Zambrano. Batting third and playing third base, number 23, Alex Leon. Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 5, Javier Garza. Pitching and batting fifth, number 21, Ezra Gonzalez. Batting sixth, center fielder, number 2, Axel Polito. Batting seventh and playing right field, number 11, Omar Cantu. Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 4, Noah Cortez. Batting ninth and catching, number 34, Joaquin Barrientos. Number 7, Alex Bocanegra. Number 17, Thomas Vasquez. Number 18, Oraldo Solis. Number 31, Rolando Solis. Number 42, Isaiah Oliveras. Coach, Lucas Zambrano. Business manager, Isaac Oliveras. The manager, Ramiro Leon. South Zone champion, Palmview, Texas. Umpiring at home plate, Mikel Davis. At first base, Chris Stevens. At second base, Fran Nawadley. At third base, Joe Pilato. Decisions Committee, Terry Faust, Tom O'Connor, Dave Chambers.
At this time, we ask all that are able to please rise for the Pony Prayer and the national anthems. Gentlemen and boys, please remove your caps. Thank you to all veterans and active duty members of the United States Armed Forces for your service. We invite you to render a hand salute during the Star-Spangled Banner. Almighty God, help us to realize that we are gathered here to watch young people play baseball, not to second-guess strategy, dispute decisions, or question ability. That we are here to cheer, to encourage, to join in the fun that is baseball, not to jeer, discourage, or otherwise degrade the game. That while officials and players are expected to perform within the bounds of certain standards, we also, as spectators, are expected to conduct ourselves within the bounds of good sportsmanship. May this contest end without injury, without feelings of ill will, without disgrace, but as an activity worthy of thy blessing. Amen.
Printscape Pony League World Series, and this is Game 9, elimination game here today from Lou Hayes Pony Field. I'm Jason Tennant, to be joined here shortly by Lanny Fritteri as the two teams going through the line here to get things started here, and looking forward to a great day of baseball here at Lou Hayes Pony Field here in Washington, Pennsylvania. Again, this is a rematch of Game 1, and you take a look now at the field dimensions here at Lou Hayes Pony Field. 250 to the corners, 350 or 305 to straightaway center field. It's a 54-foot pitching mound, and the distance between the bases is 80 feet. Talked about today's weather being just absolutely perfect. Current game time temperature 69 degrees, can't beat it. Sunny skies, in fact, not a cloud in the sky as we get set to start things here. Game 1 of 4 today on the docket. A couple elimination games to start, and then we'll have a couple of winners bracket games. You see the bracket here now. We'll start with this rematch between Palmview, Texas and Mon Valley, Pennsylvania. The other elimination game coming up next will be the Washington County host team taking on Bay County, Michigan. And you can see it all culminates with the championship game. That'll be Wednesday at 7:30. Palmview, Texas, home team in today's ball game. They will take the field and get ready to go, but let's take a look at the batting order for Mon Valley. They'll lead off with Sobchak. They've got Watson, Plymeyer, and Krovac, followed by Matusik, Nash, Tolliver, Shoke, and Black. As you met those lineups with public address announcer Bob Gregg just moments ago. Palmview starting pitcher will be Gonzalez today. And we'll take a look at that defensive configuration here as well. Ezra Gonzalez on the hill. Joaquin Barrientos is the catcher behind the plate. Infield first to third, you see Garza, Quintanilla, Zambrano, and Leon. And the outfield left to right is Cortez, Polito, and Cantu. It'll be the left-handed starter here for the South Zone champion Palmview, Texas. Again, Ezra Gonzalez on the hill. And for the first couple of innings of today's action, let's turn things over to the legend, Lanny Fritteri.
All right, thank you very much. We get underway. Thank you, Jason. The opening game of 4 today, and for Mon Valley, a loss on Friday to Palmview by a score of 6-2, and in that game, Mon Valley had only 3 hits. And then the win over Long Beach, California yesterday, and Mon Valley had 7 hits in that ball game. For Mon Valley, there are 4 players from Bell Vernon, 3 from Monongahela, 2 from New Eagle, and 1 each from Chestnut Ridge, Ross Traver, Denora, Uniontown, West Newton, and McClellan Town. Hello also to our friends down in the Lone Star State of Texas, a Palmview, Texas team that drove some 5 hours to Houston, Texas to catch a flight to Baltimore, and then to Pittsburgh and the bus down to Washington, Pennsylvania. For this, for the Mon Valley team, and with a left-hander on the mound for Palmview, all 9 hitters in the Monview batting order are right-handed batters. Here's the first pitch of the game, and it's hit in the air to center field. Running catch by Polito, out number 1, Sobchak, who comes into the game, came in with a mark of 1 for 6. 1 pitch, 1 out, and that'll bring up pitcher A.J. Watson. Watson 3 for 7 in the tournament. His dad, Tony, one of the coaches on the staff. Tony Watson coaches third. Tony Watson is the head baseball coach at Bell Vernon High School. And a swing and a pitch that was up letter high, strike 1. Third pitch of the game, called strike 2. There is much to be said about throwing strikes in light of the fact that there are pitch limits involved in Pony League baseball. With young baseball players of the ages 13 and 14, there are some 15-year-olds. And the strikeout as Watson chased the pitch up and away. 2 outs on 4 pitches. And that'll bring up Zach Plymeyer, whose dad is the manager of this team, Jason Plymeyer. Zach Plymeyer broke a 4-4 tie in the 7th inning yesterday in the win over Long Beach when he hit a 2-run homer, and then teammate Krovac followed immediately with a home run. And a fastball on the outside corner, and Ezra Gonzalez has come to this Monday morning baseball brunch with nothing but strikes. 0-1 pitch. Oh, that's outside, low and away. Plymeyer 1 for 6 in the tournament. Nobody on 2 down, no score, top of the first. And Gonzalez's 1-1 pitch. Slow roller up the third baseline. And pitcher Gonzalez had the ball in his glove for a split second. No matter whether he'd come up with the ball cleanly or not, it didn't matter. An infield single for Zach Plymeyer. Coming with 2 outs, no score, top of the first. And the number 4 batter, right-handed batter, Jack Krovac. Krovac 1 for 6, the home run coming immediately after Plymeyer's deciding home run yesterday in the win over Long Beach. And a foul ball out of play. Interesting that you've got one team here, Mon Valley, that has come to this field from about 25 miles away. And on the other side, Palmview, Texas, which traveled thousands of miles to be a part of the Printscape Pony League World Series. Plymeyer at first being held on by Garza. Pitch low and inside. And the count 1-1. Garza, by the way, is the heart and soul of this Palmview ball club. No score, 1 out, 1 on. Gonzalez set at the belt. And they throw to first base. More of a perfunctory toss. Plymeyer, Jason Plymeyer, the manager, coaches first. Tony Watson, an assistant coach, coaches third. Barry Lilly is the other member of the coaching staff. And once again, a throw to first base, and picked off is Plymeyer. Great move from the left-hander. And so Gonzalez throws 9 pitches in the top of the first inning. 7 of the 9 were strikes. No runs, 1 hit, no one left on base. Mon Valley, nothing. Palmview coming to bat. Hey!
Feels good to be off the sidelines, doesn't it? Oh yeah, it does. That extra effort with AHN Sports Medicine got you back here. With every specialty set, custom training day, and personalized drill, you bettered your body. Now line it up. They don't see this move coming. Told you. Go next level with AHN Sports Medicine.
My dream field has a scoreboard with a giant TV.
My dream field has dugouts for our mascot to dance on.
My dream field has lights to play at night. And a duck pond.
CNX is making dream fields come true by donating millions of dollars throughout Appalachia. Nominate your field at cnx.com/dreamfields.
Getting ready for the bottom of the first inning, this Palmview batting order, including 4 left-handed batters to face the right-hander A.J. Watson. Leon, Garza, Gonzalez, and Cantu are the left-handed hitters, facing right-hander A.J. Watson. And defensively for Mon Valley, Tolliver, Sobchak, Shoke. On the infield, Krovac, Plymire, Nash, and Matusik. And doing the catching is Black. Mia Hankins, could you track me down a napkin or something? Thank you. Edgar Quintanilla, right-handed batter, takes outside ball one. Quintanilla 2 for 3 in the tournament. The Palmview players, we've got 3 from Mission, couple from Palmview, Brownsville, Edinburgh, couple from Sherryland, Texas. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. One player from Rio Grande City, 1 from McCallum, Hallington, and 2 players from Panitas, Texas. No score in the bottom of the first inning. And a 1-1 pitch fouled off to the right side. Quintanilla. Third base coach Romero Leon. Lucas Zambrano is the coach at first. His son Gael is coming up next. Isaac Oliveras, another member of the staff. There's a swing and a miss, strike 3. First out of the bottom of the first on 4 pitches.
Yeah, that ball just got out of the catcher's mitt, dropped down. He had to reach up and tag the runner. He didn't even realize right away that it was a drop third strike, and laid out of the box, an easy tag there for Black.
Now Zambrano, 0 for 6 in the tournament, shortstop. Watson's pitch is outside ball 1. A.J. Watson stands for Anthony John. Breaking ball outside 2-0. A.J. Watson, who is from Bell Vernon and will be a 9th grader at Bell Vernon High School in the fall. No score, bottom of the first. And a 2-0 swing by Zambrano. Comes up empty. Even 13 and 14-year-olds know the 2-0, 3-1 hitter advantage. Line shot into right center field. Ball played on one bounce by Shoke. So Zambrano has the 1-out single. And the number 3 hitter, left-handed batter Alejandro Leon, 2 for 7 in the tournament.
Nice job by Zambrano there, going with the pitch, just taking into the outside pitch to the opposite side of the field, into right field, hard line drive, great base hit.
Fastball up and in, ball 1. Leon from McCallum, Texas, who is also a quarterback in football. His dad, who is the manager of this team, works for auto glass distributor PGW, a company that is quite familiar to Western Pennsylvania. His mom is a nurse. And the pitch is up and in, a bluff from Zambrano, and consequently catcher Black came out of the crouch and cocked the right arm, ready to throw. Not surprising if you see a number of these teams be aggressive on the bases. Pitch is high and outside, and a balk call puts Zambrano at second base. In the top of this first inning, Mon Valley, couple of outs by way of at-bats, and then the pickoff of Plymire. Two-0 pitch, swing and a miss at a pitch that was up and in. The state of Texas has won 6 Pony League World Series championships. The first ever Pony League title was won by San Antonio in 1952. Line shot to left field, base hit. Zambrano around third. Throw to the plate is high and back to the backstop. 1-0 Palmview, Texas. Leon with the RBI base hit. A single for Leon. He takes second on the throw to the plate. Opposite field hitting. Jason touched on it. Zambrano went right. The right-handed batter, left-handed batter, Leon went left.
Yeah, same type of shot. Left line drive right through the opposite side. Generates the first run of the ball game. And they, with that throw over the home plate, they've got a runner in scoring position once again.
Javier Garza looks at a strike. Garza was here last year, and he went 4 for 8 with 6 RBIs. He is 2 for 7 this year. Hit a home run against Mon Valley when these teams met on Friday. Strike called outside corner. No question that there's a major plus for a player to come back and pass along some important information to the other members of the team that are here for the first time. Swing and a miss, off-speed pitch. Well done. It was pitched away, and it's 1-2.
That was a strikeout.
I'm sorry, strikeout number 3. So the second strikeout for Watson. And it'll bring up Ezra Gonzalez, the pitcher, left-handed batter. Right-hander Watson, runner at second, 1-0 Palmview. And the pitch up high, ball 1. Gonzalez, 1 for 6. Fastball in. After 1 out, the single by Zambrano. He was balked to second, scored on the Leon single. And the foul ball off to the left. 6 titles for the state of Texas. The first ever, 1952. San Antonio, 62, 2001, 2021. Brownsville won the title. And a hit batsman. So Gonzalez is hit by a pitch offered up from his mound opponent. And now runners at first and second. 2 outs out. Axel Polito, and we've got a runner at first base for Palmview. It is Thomas Vasquez.
Although Watson does have the 2 strikeouts, the pitch count is continuing to grow here as now he'll face the 6th batter this inning.
95 pitches, the limit for any one pitcher on a calendar day. And a fastball up high to the right-handed batter, Polito, who's 1 for 5. Axel hit a home run against Chinese Taipei. When Palmview lost to Chinese Taipei in that game, Palmview had only 3 hits. Ball hit in the air to right center field. Sobchak in the gap in right center makes the catch, and it's out number 3. For Palmview, 1 run on 2 hits, 2 left on base. At the end of 1, Palmview 1. And Mon Valley nothing.
At Printscape Imaging and Graphics, we're more than printers. We're partners in creativity and community. From sponsoring local charities to empowering small businesses, Printscape is committed to giving back. Our people help businesses and organizations build their brands while strengthening our community, like the Printscape Pony League World Series. Printscape Imaging and Graphics, where technology meets creativity. Visit us today and see how we can bring your vision to life.
There's a place far from the city, yet just down the road, where likes and shares mean more. It's in every bite, each performance, and every night, where the miles we ride together become the memories we share forever. We dream because they fought for it. We give because they worked for it. The American spirit lives here. I can feel it.
At Penn West University, we're making college make sense again with programs tied to in-demand jobs. We're breaking down barriers and giving you more choices. We're making college valuable again for people just like you. Learn more at pennwest.edu.
The Printscape Pony League World Series is presented by Printscape, by the Washington County Tourism Promotion Agency, by CNX, and by the Observer Publishing Company. 1-0 Palmview. Now this is game 9 of the 2024 Printscape Pony League World Series, and then following this will be game number 10. I tell you this because teams playing in the 9 and 10 games have to win 4 more in a row to claim the title. That's the challenge facing these 2 teams and the 2 that will play the next game. And a called strike on Krovac, who was in the batter's box when Plymire was picked off to end the top of the first inning. Down a little 1-1. We talk a good bit about how challenging it can be if you come out of the loser brackets. Consider the fact that to make it to the championship game, teams that play in the 9 and 10 games must play and win early Monday, early Tuesday, late Tuesday, early Wednesday. That's just to make it to the championship game. Shot down the third base line into the left field corner. And Krovac is held to a single as left fielder Cortez went to the edge of the warning track near the line to cut the ball off. Well, when that ball was first hit, I thought Krovac had a real good chance for 2 bases, but he has to settle for 1. Now Matusik, the right-handed batter. Matusik, who started against Palmview in the game that Mon Valley lost on Friday, and Matusik pitched well, 6 innings, gave up 3 runs but only 1 earned run, and he struck out 9. Throw to first base, and a balk is called on Gonzalez. That left-hander, he's got to be careful about how he steps to first base, and it is the home plate umpire that makes the ruling. Mikel Davis, who, by the way, is originally from Northeast Texas, but this umpiring crew is from the Hampton Roads Tidewater area of Virginia.
Now both pitchers have been guilty of a balk as well here in the first couple of innings.
Ball hit in the air to shallow right field. Caught on the run by the incoming Cantu. And because that ball was not hit very far into right field, no chance for Krovac to move up. 1 on, 1 out, top of the second, 1-0 Palmview leads. And that brings up Kennedy Nash, second baseman, who's 0 for 6 in the tournament. Nash, who started the game yesterday against Long Beach. Gonzalez's pitch. Ball bounced off the glove of the pitcher, Gonzalez. The ball rolling into right field. Here comes Krovac. Throw to the plate, up the line. 1-1 game. Deflected off the glove, and then the weak roller that got through the dirt. It is a 1-out single that ties the game, and Nash picks up his second RBI of the tournament.
It really looked like that ball was going to be fielded by the pitcher Gonzalez, and when it hit off the glove, it really allowed the run to come in and score because that deflection sent it past the second baseman Quintanilla, and that allowed that run to come in and score.
Tolliver, 2 for 6. Single, balk, 1-out RBI single. And the ball in the dirt kicks to the left of catcher Barrientos. And on the wild pitch that gives Mon Valley its second runner in scoring position here in the second inning. Tolliver, who will be a 10th grader at Ringgold High School, also plays basketball. He's listed his favorite player as Mike Trout. Pitch up high, ball 1. We've told you that Tolliver's from Donora, Pennsylvania, and how can you not think of Ken Griffey Sr., Ken Griffey Jr., Stan Musial when you hear of Donora, Pennsylvania. 2-0 pitch, And a swing and a miss, 2-1. On the base of the statue of Stan Musial at Busch Stadium is a quote from then the commissioner of baseball. I say then when Stan Musial retired. Next pitch, runner going, and the ball fouled down the left side, down to play. The commissioner of baseball then, Fort Frick, said at Stan Musial's retirement on September 29, 1963, here stands baseball's perfect warrior, here stands baseball's perfect knight. And as I said, those are the words that are on the base of the Stan Musial statue at Busch Stadium. And there have been 3, by the way. Pitch outside. Originally, the baseball park in St. Louis was known as Sportsman's Park. The Busch family bought the ball club, named it Busch. Then there was a second Busch Stadium in the shadow of the great Gateway Arch. And now there is a third Busch Stadium. By the way, Gateway Arch, Pittsburgh, of course, the original gateway to the West. Time called. Count 3-2 on Tolliver. Nash at second base, 1 out. The winner of this game will be playing at 10 a.m. tomorrow against the loser of the game between Chinese Taipei and Puerto Rico. 1-1 game, 3-2 pitch, and a foul ball off the right side. The loser of this game will be eliminated from the tournament. We already had 2 teams that have been eliminated. Long Beach, Hardwell, California, and Guillon, Spain. Runner at second, Nash. And another payoff pitch. Soft liner into right field. Running catch by Cantu. Throw to second base. Out. Double play. 9-6 out at second base. And so Mon Valley has sent batters to the plate twice in this game, and twice Mon Valley's innings have been cut short by runners being gunned down on the bases.
We've been in your community since 1808. We've stood by your side covering the news of the day. We've been here for the important times in your life. We've celebrated with you. We're proud to have delivered the latest in local, regional, and national news in Washington, Greene, and southern Allegheny counties. We'll be here for the next phase of your life with our print and online editions. The Observer Reporter, life delivered daily.
Washington Hyundai's newly remodeled service department makes it easier than ever to service your vehicle. Relax and enjoy the amenities of our beautiful customer lounge while we deliver with the quality service that you deserve. Washington Hyundai, it really is all at the mall.
South Hills Toyota has a great selection of newly redesigned Toyotas to choose from. Finding your new Toyota will be a breeze. The vehicle you want from the dealership you trust. South Hills Toyota, it's all at the mall.
Cricket has free Samsung Galaxy phones? What?
Nationwide coverage and lightning fast 5G?
What? Smile, you're on Cricket.
Well, yesterday, history was made. Leela DeHouteville, great catch, and the first ever base hit by a girl. So Leela DeHouteville, who became the second girl player to participate in the Pony League World Series. The first was Annie Rivera of Brownsville back in 2018.
Yeah, I was here last night to see that. It was nice. It was pretty awesome to see that history in the making last night.
Omar Cantu, the batter, left-handed batter with a foul ball out of play. Cantu, left-handed batter, 0 for 2. Bottom of the second, 1-1 game. And the pitch outside. Cantu from Sherryland, Texas. Inside Cantu, a man for all seasons. baseball player, quarterback in football, mid-distance runner in track. Outside, Omar's dad is a banker, works for Vantage. And his mom works for Plains Capital Bank. Has a sister, Denise. Next pitch is down low, ball 4, leadoff walk, and very often leadoff walks blossom into runs. Michelle, by the way, is Omar's other sister. And that'll bring up Noah Cortez, who was the winning pitcher in the Palmview victory over Mon Valley on Friday. 1-1 game, bottom of the second. And a pitch high, ball 1. In 2021, we had one of the greatest games in the history of the Pony League World Series, and adding to the significance of the game, and pitch outside, was that it was the first game back after suspension of play during COVID 2020, and the first game of 2021. Brownsville, Texas beat San Jose 1-0 in 10 innings. 2-0 pitch, swing and a miss, 2-1. Brownsville winning 1-0 over San Jose in 10 innings, and Brownsville won the game on a squeeze bunt. 3 Brownsville pitchers combined to pitch the shutout and combined to strike out 24 San Jose batters. Throw to first base, back safely is Cantu. Without question, one of the more memorable games in Pony League history. Jason, can you spot that number down in the corner? We've got a pitcher warming up for Mon Valley.
Looks like it's number 8, Derek Dunleavy, I believe.
Thank you. Ball runner going. Ball hit in the air. Drifting into right center field. Sopcich, he makes the catch, 1 out. A throw to first. But back in plenty of time is Cantu. So Watson, who has to this point thrown 30 pitches. And now Joaquin Barrientos, who's 1 for 1 in the tournament.
Cantu had to rush back to first there because he was running on the play. He was already to second base when the ball was caught.
And an appeal at second base, wondering whether Cantu had touched second and failed to retouch it or not. But the safe call from second base umpire Fran Nowadley, the crew chief. And a pitch, it's up high, ball 1. Home plate umpire is Mikel Davis, who is a police instructor, works for the Navy. Runner going. Pitch a strike, throw to second base on a bounce, stolen base for Cantu. Runner in scoring position, 1-1 game. Palmview in the bottom of the first took a 1-0 lead on the Leon single. And Mon Valley tied it up. Infield RBI single by Nash in the top of this second inning. And a pitch outside. Barrientos in the 9th spot of the batting order. And the pitch is outside to make it 2 balls and 1 strike. Joaquin has 2 siblings, Jaime and Javi, both older. And showing bunt and taking ball 4. So A.J. Watson has walked 2 in the inning. Runners at first and second, 1 out. And we'll go to the top of the menu for Palmview's Edgar Quintanilla. And with that, time is called. And a meeting at the mound.
And we'll see if they bring in that pitcher who's been warming up there, Dunleavy, from the bullpen. He's making his way in, so this may be a pitching change.
Our second game today, Washington County against Bay County. The loser of that game will be eliminated. And then at 4:30 tonight, Guanabo, Puerto Rico against Tijuana, Mexico. Or I'm sorry, against Chinese Taipei, excuse me. It's Puerto Rico, Chinese Taipei at 4:30. And then the game between Tijuana, Mexico, and the Bronx. No pitching change here. Quintanilla struck out his first time up.
Worth noting, he's Watson is right at that 35 pitches, which means he would now need 2 days rest.
Quintanilla, born in Edinburgh, lives in Sherryland. 9-year-old sister Miranda, and a turn towards second, and it is a balk because it was not a complete turn towards second base. A pitcher must, in that case, making the turn, a balk call moving Cantu to third and Barrientos to second. And with that, the manager, Jason Plymire, wants to have a talk with the third base umpire, Palazzo. Second and third situation, should the balk stand.
The rubber. That is the spin move. He just put his...
Joe referred to the term spin move. It is, but he didn't make a complete spin. And so now the stage is set for Palmview to reclaim the lead.
Had not seen any balks in the 2 games that I'd covered previously, but now we've seen 3 already in this one.
First baseman Matusik is playing in. Pitch in the dirt, bouncing way to the right of the catcher. And the flip to the plate is not handled by Watson, so on a wild pitch, Cantu scores. It is 2-1 Palmview, and Barrientos moves to third. Walks, stolen base, balk, wild pitch. Might have been close at the plate had Watson been able to catch the flip from catcher Black.
Yeah, I agree. I thought Black had a chance to flip that in time, but Watson unable to grab the handle on it, so it was
2 balls and no strikes. Here's the pitch. Lined into right field, over the head of right fielder Schoch. Barrientos scores on the double, and Palmview leads 3-1. 3 hits for Palmview, and all 3 have been the other way. Zambrano, right-handed batter, went to right field in the first. Leon, left-handed batter, went to left in the first. And this right-handed batter, Quintanilla, went to right field in the second inning. So it's a 3-1 ball game. 2 runs on 1 hit for Palmview, and the door is still open for Palmview. Now Zambrano. Watson came set and he stepped off. And a strike call to the inside corner. Palmview, Texas's 3rd straight appearance in Washington County. Ball hit in the air on a pitch that was in on his hands, and that ball is going to drop in, coming around third. Quintanilla to score 4-1 Palmview, Texas. Wasn't a bad pitch from Watson. For those of you that are watching our stream, note that the pitch was in on his hands, and so consequently Quintanilla didn't get, Zambrano didn't get all of it, but enough of it to drop it in for the RBI single. And a second hit of the game for Zambrano.
Yeah, Schoch had to come a long way. Just couldn't quite get there before it hit the ground.
Pitch inside to Leon. Leon from McCallum also plays football. He's a quarterback and swings at the 1-0 pitch. Now 1-1. Runner going. Pitch up and out, ball 2. Throw to second base is high. Stolen base for Zambrano. Second stolen base of the game for Palmview, and shortstop Plymire had to jump in the air to prevent this ball from getting by second base. Second baseman Nash was backing up. So there's another runner in scoring position. And this pitch is fouled away. So Palmview, fourth time in this inning that it's had a runner in scoring position. Cantu walked to start the inning. He scored to make it 2-1. Barrientos walked in this inning and scored. Made it 3-1, and then Quintanilla scored run number 4, ground ball to second. And the flip to first for out number 2. Zambrano moves to third. And now Javier Garza. Garza, his brother, Jorge, was on the 2021 Brownsville team, which won the Pony League World Series. Now foul ball out of play, strike 1. Or excuse me, foul ball or fly ball out to left field. It is caught by Tolliver. That ends the inning. 3 runs on 1 hit, on 2 hits rather. 3 runs on 2 hits. And 1 left on base after 2 at the Printscape Pony League World Series. Palmview 4 and Mon Valley 1.
Hey!
Really ruined everything. I should have done something sooner.
Everybody hopes that this won't be a big problem. Unfortunately, basement water, it always gets worse. Don't worry, we got this.
Great. Well, let's stop it from getting in.
The effects of water can be surprising. But at Baker's Waterproofing, we'll do a complete home inspection for free, so you can put water back in its place. Schedule a free home inspection today.
For 125 years, we've been covering this region's financial needs, sharing your rebellious spirit, standing right here with you, supporting your dreams, helping businesses grow and thrive, investing in what matters, and always putting people first. Thank you for letting us get to know you over our first 125 years. We're Washington Financial Bank, and we're proud to be the bank that gets you.
Saturday morning, the Pony League World Series had its Champions League game, giving every youngster a chance to play baseball, every young adult too. The Champions game on Saturday morning, no question about it, that baseball and the Pony League baseball folks, a poignant reminder of the commitment of Pony baseball to all children with regard for needs. 4-1 after 2. We move to third. Here's Jason Tennant.
Thank you, Lanny. Heading into the top of the third inning, it'll be the 8-9 and then top of the order for Mon Valley. Braylon Shoke will lead things off. Cameron Black and Jesse Sobchak also due up here in this third inning. Righty Shoke to face the lefty Gonzalez, and the first pitch is fouled out of play. Gonzalez into his third inning of work here and keeping that pitch down to just pitch count down to just 22 pitches now, doing a far more efficient job than his pitching opponent, Watson. The 0-1 pitch high and away and all the way to the backstop, ball 1. 1-1 the count here to Braylon Shoke. Shoke did have a hit in the first meeting of these two, game 1 of the tournament, of course, that was won by Palmview, Texas. Here's the 1-1, and that's inside, ball 2. 2-1 the count. And Shoke yesterday in that loss, or in that victory over Long Beach, California, went hitless. Here he sends a liner and a diving grab by the shortstop Zambrano. Fantastic play, diving toward the grass with the backhand and just keeping it in the glove. You'll get a chance to see the replay if you're watching there on plws.tv, and my goodness, a fantastic effort from the shortstop Zambrano. Circle that play, as that is out number 1 here in the third. Brings up Cameron Black. His first at-bat of the day here, as he will face the lefty Gonzalez. And the first pitch is a bit high, ball 1. Cameron Black from Bell Vernon, Pennsylvania. Yadier Molina is his favorite player, and that would make sense, as he is the backstop for this host area champion Mon Valley team. A called strike, 1-1 the count to Cameron Black. Base is empty, 1 away here in this top of the third inning. Gonzalez 1-1 pitch, misses high and away, and the count goes to 2-1. Talked about pitch counts. We talked about the difficulty to continue to advance out of the loser's bracket, and that it really complicates when you talk about the pitch counts and how many arms you have available. Got to have enough guys to keep playing sometimes multiple games in one day out of the loser's bracket. So it is a delicate balance these managers have to deal with to keep enough arms available day in and day out. Swing, or excuse me, a pitch down low. 3-1 the count here to Black. Working from the stretch here, Gonzalez. No wind up. And this pitch low and in for ball 4. First walk issued by Gonzalez on the day. And it comes here out of the 9 spot. And that'll bring the top of the order up, but we're going to have a mound visit here. I believe this is Lucas Zambrano, coach for Palmview, Texas, out having a chat with the entire infield, including the battery. .30 pitches for Gonzalez so far, so he's still in that area where if he would require 1 day's rest if they can lift him here in the next 5 pitches, but we'll see how they intend to handle this situation. They do have a pitcher going out to warm up. Right field bullpen. Try to see which pitcher it is. It looks like it's going to be number 7 out there. Going to start some warm-up tosses, and that is Alex Bocanegra. Top of the order here, Jesse Sobchak flew out to center field in his first at-bat. That led off the game. That fly out to Polito in center field. 1 on, 1 out, and the pitch. And this is lined through the left side for a base hit. Runner will hold at second base on the single from Sobchak. And it'll be first and second here for Mon Valley as A.J. Watson steps to the plate. The walk to Black, the single from Sobchak, both coming with 1 out in the inning. And now Watson, who was the only strikeout victim of Gonzalez' first time through the order, will step in and look for a different outcome here. Shows bunt and gets the bunt down in front of the plate. Only play is to first, and it is not in time. Bunt single for A.J. Watson will load the bases as he drops down what was intended to be a sac bunt, of course, but the hustle down to first not only advances the runners, but now loads the bases here with just 1 out. That ball just deadened. Still in the dirt there, didn't even reach the grass. Deadened there as the catcher got out right at the edge of the grass to field that and throw on to first. The Barrientos throw not in time to get Watson, and the bases are loaded for Zach Plymire. Plymire singled last time up, was picked off in that first inning as well as part of that first inning where Gonzalez only faced the minimum despite giving up the hit. Ball 1 here to Plymire. So a bit of a jam here for Gonzalez to try to pitch out of. And the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Evens the count at 1-1. Plymire and Krovac both singled first time through the order. Krovac waits on deck out of the cleanup spot. And we get time called and granted by home plate umpire Mikkel Davis. 1-1 count, bases full for Mon Valley with 1 away, and this is fouled back. 1-2 now the count to Plymire. Plymire did not have a hit when these two met earlier on Friday. But of course, we've already talked about the big home run in yesterday's victory over Long Beach, California. Chopper, slow roller to third, and it's off the third baseman, Leone. He'll have no play. And that's going to go as an E5. Give the RBI as the batted ball will bring in Cameron Black from third. But the error will keep the bases loaded with no outs to be had as the ball hit off of Leone at third base. Bases still loaded, still 1 away, and now Jack Krovac to the plate. We're going to have another meeting here. No coaches joining the meeting, just the infield for Palmview, Texas, meeting amongst themselves. Discuss how they are going to handle this situation. But a run in, and the score 4-2 now in favor of Palmview, Texas. Still a lot of room for some damage here. An opportunity for some damage for Mon Valley. First pitch inside to Krovac. Krovac singled and scored in the second inning. To this point, had been the only run scored for Mon Valley, but they've added to it, looking for more here in the third. Gonzalez with the 1-0 pitch popped up, and this is in foul territory behind the plate, and there will be no play as it hits just beyond our press box here. Catcher Barrientos was looking as if he may have room there, stayed with it, but eventually sailed back too far. And another meeting here at the mound for Palmview, Texas. And now we're going to see another mound visit, and very likely see if we have a pitching change here. We had the pitcher warming up, and it is going to be, it looks like Bocanegra is going to come out here to take over the pitching duties. He had been warming up in the bullpen out there in foul territory in right field. He will relieve Gonzalez here in the third inning. This may just be a straight switch. We'll see what changes are coming as Gonzalez headed to the dugout. See if it's going to be an easy 1-for-1 switch here. The warm-up toss is being thrown now by Bocanegra. So far, Bocanegra, this is the first repeat pitcher we've had. Bocanegra did pitch in that first game. Pitched 1 inning, did not give up a hit. And 1 inning pitch, struck out 4. I guess somebody must have reached on a passed ball or something of that nature. And that was in game 1 on Friday. Just waiting to confirm that it is going to be just Bocanegra for Gonzalez here. He will inherit, Bocanegra will inherit 3 base runners here with the bases loaded and still just 1 away. He also inherits a 1-1 count on the batter Krovac. Straight switch, so it will be Bocanegra coming into pitch for Palmview, Texas, and he will fill into Gonzalez's spot in the batting order, which is the 5 hole of the Palmview, Texas batting order. Five hits given up by Gonzalez in his 2 1/3 innings of work. Walked only 1 batter, gave up a couple of runs, and the book not closed yet, as these 3 base runners still the responsibility of Gonzalez, as Bocanegra will take over. And again, it's a 1-1 count here on Jack Krovac. And now the Mon Valley team will face a right-handed pitcher, having faced the lefty first time through the order. The 1-1 pitch and a ground ball. Third baseman Leone will go to second for 1, on to first for 2, a double play to retire the side. 5-4-3, the double play will erase the bases loaded situation. Mon Valley does get a run out of it on 3 hits. There were no errors and 2 left on. We head to the bottom of the third. Palmview, Texas 4, Mon Valley 2.
Jumpstart the season with a bit of fresh air. Whether you like to walk, run, hike, bike, or boat, you'll find that Washington County is connected by trails. Plan a day on one of the nation's outstanding rail trails with a trip on the Montour, Panhandle, or National Pike Trail. Grab a paddle and navigate the scenic Mon River and surrounding small-town charm. We'll see you at the trailhead. Plan your trip today at washcotrails.com.
At Penn West University, we're making college make sense again with programs tied to in-demand jobs. We're breaking down barriers and giving you more choices. We're making college valuable again for people just like you. Learn more at pennwest.edu.
At Printscape Imaging and Graphics, we're more than printers. We're partners in creativity and community. From sponsoring local charities to empowering small businesses, Printscape is committed to giving back. Our people help businesses and organizations build their brands while strengthening our community, like the Printscape Pony League World Series. Printscape Imaging and Graphics, where technology meets creativity. Visit us today and see how we can bring your vision to life.
See some scores from previous games here from the Pony League World Series. Take a look at that scoreboard. Bronx defeating Washington yesterday, and Bay County, Michigan over Guion, Spain yesterday as well. Mon Valley, of course, advancing to this game with their 7-4 victory over Long Beach, California. As we head to the bottom of the third, correction to make for you there at the end of that last inning. I had said 3 hits, just the 2 hits and the air. I apologize there, make that correction, and we'll get you that stat line for the pitcher as this is lined into the gap in right center field. Bocanegra making an immediate impact on the ball game as he comes in as the pitcher in the third inning. His first at bat, first pitch swinging is into the right field gap for a double. Bocanegra into the 5 hole of the batting order for Ezra Gonzalez, and as I said, making an immediate impact. Gonzalez 2 1/3 innings pitched. Gave up 4 hits. There were 2 runs, both earned. 1 walk and 1 strikeout for Ezra Gonzalez. His final line as we see Axel Polito step to the plate here. Flew out to center field first time up. And this pitch gets away from the catcher Black. go wild pitch that allows Bocanegra to go to third. Okay, Vasquez is a courtesy runner. I apologize, not Bocanegra. So Vasquez at third. This pitch also in the dirt to Pulido. Yeah, Thomas Vasquez, the courtesy runner for the pitcher, now standing at third base for Palmview. 2-0 count, nobody out. And this pitch in there for a strike, 2-1 to Axel Pulido. Here's the 2-1 and a fly ball to deep left field. Tolliver going back just to the edge of the track. He'll make the catch, and this will produce a 5th run for Palmview, Texas. The sac fly by Axel Pulido to left field will score Vasquez from third base. And the lead is extended to 5-2. A quick answer to the run put up by Mon Valley in the top half of this inning. And a quick answer here for Palmview, Texas. Now the base is empty with 1 away for Omar Cantu, batting from the left side here against Watson. Swing and a miss, high pitch. Strike 1 to Cantu. Cantu walked and scored in the 2nd inning. Ended up scoring on a wild pitch after advancing to third on a balk. The 0-1, and this is chopped foul off of the body of the batter Cantu. Interestingly enough for Cantu, he stole second base, reached third on a balk, and then scored on a wild pitch. So various ways of advancing around the base paths for Omar Cantu in this ball game. And an 0-2 count, the pitch. Called, strike 3, inside corner, 2 away here in the bottom of the 3rd. Noah Cortez will now bat with the bases empty and 2 out. Cortez flew out to center field in his first at-bat here today. And the first pitch is a strike to Cortez. Cortez out of Mission, Texas. Bobby Witt Jr., his favorite Major League Baseball player. Swing and a miss, strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch left up high. Count goes to 1-2. Watson now 56 pitches thrown. Obviously, this will be his final appearance in the tournament. And a swing and a miss. He gets the strikeout to end the 3rd. 1 run on 1 hit for Palmview, Texas. No errors, nobody left. We have played 3. It's Palmview 5, Mon Valley 2.
With Honda's newly redesigned lineup, there's no better time to buy at Washington Honda. Washington Honda's caring and knowledgeable sales team will make it easy to find the perfect Honda for you. Washington Honda, it's all at the mall.
There's a place far from the city, yet just down the road, where likes and shares mean more. It's in every bite, each performance, and every night, where the miles we ride together become the memories we share forever. We dream because they fought for it. We give because they worked for it. The American spirit lives here. I can feel it.
Defense on display here at the Printscape Pony League World Series. Some great defense from the Palmview, Texas team. See a double play there from the fly out in right field, and then look at this diving play there from Zambrano. If you're watching on PLWS.TV, Zambrano at shortstop, just a fantastic play. And then you see the double play to get out of the last inning. That was a bases loaded situation for Mon Valley. They were looking to close that gap even further. Got one run in that third, but that double play brought the threat to a close. And now we go to the top of the fourth inning. And a called strike to Cam Matusik, who leads off for Mon Valley. Matusik, Nash, and Tolliver due up in this top of the fourth to face Bocanegra, who had just one pitch coming into this inning. A ground ball to short. Zambrano up with it. Throw across in time. And one out here in the fourth. Yeah, Bocanegra came in relief through one pitch. Got the double play, the 5-4-3 double play. And then he turns around and hits the first pitch of the very next half inning and sends that into the right center field gap for a double. Eventually his courtesy runner would come around and score. So it's been a good couple of moments here for Bocanegra. Swing and a miss. He gets a chase here, 0-1 to Kennedy Nash. Nash singled. He had an RBI single in the second inning to drive in Krovac for Mon Valley's first run of the ball game. And now the 0-1 ground ball fouled off. Here it hit off of the fence here on the left side, and the count goes to 0-2. Left fielder Cortez, or excuse me, third baseman Leon, gonna have to go retrieve that foul ball. So a little pause in the action. Bocanegra shaking off a couple of signs, and now with the pitch as Barrientos was set up outside. This is the strike zone there, 1-2. Kennedy Nash for Mon Valley. No hits and 3 at-bats in his first game against Palmview, Texas. Did have the RBI single today, and he fouls this pitch off, 1-2. That hit he had in the second inning, his first hit of the tournament, as he also went hitless in that win over Long Beach, California. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Chopper, third base line, it's foul. Count 1-2. Base is empty, one away here in the top of the fourth. This pitch is fouled away the other side now, out of play over the first base bleachers and the concession stand as well. Beautiful day here, and of course the home team, Washington County, Pennsylvania, will be playing at noon. Inside, does not get the call, 2-2. 12:30, I misspoke on that start time, 12:30 for Washington County taking on Bay County, Michigan. That will be the next game up. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Kennedy Nash. Chopper over the head of the pitcher and over the second base bag. Going to get it, though, was Quintanilla with a strong throw. Great play by Quintanilla. That defense, again, on display for Palmview, Texas. He had a long way to go to get there. Had to field that directly behind the second base bag and then make the strong throw over to first for the out. 2 away here in the fourth. Couple of ground outs. Actually, 3 straight ground outs, including that double play to close out the third for Bocanegra. And now Demarius Tolliver, who flew out to right field as part of a double play to close out the second. Chops one towards short. Zambrano on the high hop, throwing over to first in a 3-up, 3-down inning as Mon Valley goes down in order here in the fourth. We've played 3.5. Palmview, Texas 5. Mon Valley, Pennsylvania 2.
Hi, I'm Dylan Radigan. The world is brimming with possibilities, and that keeps me busy. My latest invention may be able to feed and sustain communities around the world. My team and I are always on the go, meeting new people and seeing new places. I produce films that I really care about. It's an honor to speak to audiences around the world. When people come together, meaningful work gets done. How do I do all this? Well, that part's easy. Hotelplanner.com.
Hey!
Going to have some defensive changes here for Mon Valley. New pitcher in the ball game is going to be Jack Krovac, as he will relieve Watson. Watson is going to go to left field to replace Tolliver, and Tolliver is going to move to third base. So no change to the batting order, but it's Krovac now into pitch. And Tolliver to third, and like I said, Watson, who had been pitching, heads out to left field. So that closes the book on Watson on the day. Gave up 5 runs on 5 hits. Struck out 4 and issued a couple of walks in his 3 full innings of action today. Ended up with 57 pitches. So, of course, that would require 3 days rest. And, well, this tournament ends on Wednesday, so we won't be seeing Mr. Watson back on the hill should Mon Valley advance here today. Joaquin Barrientos. First pitch ball from Krovac. Barrientos walked in his first plate appearance today. Takes ball 2. Barrientos only had 1 at bat, and he was 1 for 1 in game 1. Swing and a miss. Talk about that game 1 because it is a rematch here between these two teams from that 6-2 game 1 victory for Palmview, Texas. 2 and 1 pitch is low and away. 3 and 1 now to Barrientos. 9-hitter in this Palmview, Texas batting order. And this is popped foul. The count will fill up here at 3 and 2. All 5 runs earned against Watson. And ball 4 as Barrientos will take first base to lead off with the base on balls, and that'll bring up the top of the order. So Barrientos has walked in both of his plate appearances today, yet to register an at-bat. Looks like we're going to have a runner. It's a courtesy runner for the catcher, and that is going to be Geraldo Solis. So Solis at first base now, running for the catcher. And we're back to the top of the order. Edgar Quintanilla doubled and scored last time up. Now a pickoff drive throw gets away. Wait a minute, I think they're gonna just say that action hadn't even resumed at this point. No ready to play call signal from the umpire, I believe the case. So we'll just reset as if that never happened. Quintanilla struck out first time up, doubled and scored in the second. Pitch misses outside, ball 1. 5-2 Palmview lead. And they have certainly scored in every inning. So needless to say, they have had base runners on in every inning, and now a pickoff try over to first. In fact, that last top of the fourth, the first inning we've seen by either team, where the batting lineup was retired in order. Ball two, now a snap throw down to first. Back in standing is Solis. Two balls and no strikes. The righty Krovac with the pitch. Check swing, called strike. Count 2-1. Couple of extra base hits already in the ball game for Palmview, Texas. One of those by Quintanilla. Fouls this one back, and the count now 2-2. Two balls and two strikes to Quintanilla. Runner goes, and swing and a miss. Throw down to second, sliding in head first safely is Solis. The strikeout of Quintanilla, but a stolen base for Solis. Puts a runner in scoring position here for Palmview, Texas, with one away. And Gael Zambrano coming to the plate. Krovac gets his first strikeout on the day. Krovac did pitch in this the first game with these two. Now a fly ball to deep center field. Going back, and it's over his head. Sobchak got turned around. Has to go retrieve it at the base of the ball. Rounding third and heading for home is Solis. He will score. It's an RBI double for Gael Zambrano. Third extra base hit for Palmview, Texas on the day. And this one extends their lead 6-2. Solis coming in to score. I was going to mention that Krovac pitched an inning against Palmview, Texas back on Friday. Gave up 3 hits and 3 runs. Issued a couple of walks in that appearance. And right now has to deal with a runner in scoring position and 1 out already, 1 run in. This one lined down the line, but tailing foul. And is fielded by the bullpen protector out there in foul territory in left field. You see that on the replay there. A fine catch, but that won't count for anything. No balls and a strike to Alejandro Leon. Runner goes before the motion from the pitcher, and he'll just come up and throw to third and get the pickoff. Caught stealing, if you will, is Zambrano trying to advance to third base. Good heads-up job there by Krovac to throw to third and get the out, and there's 2 away. So an out retired on the bases as Zambrano is retired at third base. Play goes 1-5. And now Leon 1-1 with that pitch down low in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Leon singled in the first inning, drove in Zambrano, and now sends a fly ball into left center field and deep, and that ball hits off the wall in the left center field gap. Back-to-back doubles for Palmview, Texas, but that caught stealing erased a chance for Palmview to add on to their lead. It is a 2-out double from Alejandro Leon. And this ball carried and carried to that left center field gap, and you can see Sobchak trying to get to the spot, but just out of reach, splitting the defenders. Sobchak in center, Watson in left. And back-to-back doubles for Palmview, Texas. And now we're going to have manager Jason Plymire coming out to the mound here. They did have a pitcher warming up in the bullpen, but at this point doesn't necessarily look like any pitching change is coming here. 16 pitches thrown so far by Krovac. He's got himself into some trouble though, giving up the leadoff walk after a strikeout. Back-to-back doubles, but again, because of the caught stealing, So far, just 1 run in. Batter will be Javier Garza. Started this game without a single cloud in the sky. Now some cloud cover here at Lou Hayes Pony Field. Krovac stays in to face Javier Garza. Pickoff try to the first base side of second base bag, and easily back in standing there is Leone. Checks the runner, comes home with the pitch. Check swing is outside. Ball 1 to Javier Garza. 0 for 2 on the day is Garza. Went 2 for 4 in these teams' first meeting on Friday. Here's the 1-0, swing and a miss. Garza had a home run against Krovac in that first game on Friday, and now calling for time, and he will be granted time by Mikel Davis, home plate umpire. 6-2 lead for Palmview here in the bottom of the 4th inning. From the stretch, Krovac's pitch misses low and outside, 2-1. That game was close, of course, on Friday, as this one is ripped through the right side for a base hit. They're going to wave the runner home. The throw's going to come to the plate. It's high, but in time. Tag applied, and the out at the plate will end the inning. Strong throw from Schoch in right field to gun down Leone, trying to score from second. We have played 4. It is Palmview, Texas 6, and Mon Valley 2.
Quick question, Pittsburgh. What's the one thing better than a night game at PNC Park? Well, that's easy. A night game with fireworks. Head down to the North Shore on select nights this summer. Get loud for the Buccos. And stick around to see our friends from Zambelli Fireworks do what they do best. But you better hurry. Other than racing pierogies and raising the Jolly Roger, this might just be the best tradition in town. Say it loud, Pittsburgh. Let's go, Bucks!
At Penn West University, we're making college make sense again with programs tied to in-demand jobs. We're breaking down barriers and giving you more choices. We're making college valuable again for people just like you. Learn more at pennwest.edu.
That bottom of the 4th inning, Palmview, Texas settled for just the 1 run on 3 hits, including a couple of extra base hits. But the play at the plate ending the inning. 6-2 score as we head to the top of the 5th, and there is some changes to the Mon Valley batting order. We're going to have a couple of pinch hitters here to start things off in the 8 and 9 spots. Look like Lucas Keir and Michael Green are going to be batting here for Schoch and Black, respectively.
Attention, please, for Mon Valley, leading off the 5th, entering the game to bat number 12, Lucas Keir.
So Keir into the 8th spot of the batting order to face Bocanegra. And he pops the first pitch up, foul territory, out of play, right side.
Way to be aggressive, I like it.
Again, Keir hitting for Braylon Schoch. And then we're going to have Michael Green hitting for Cameron Black. Green will take over the catching duties while Keir will head to second base. Strike 2 to Lucas Keir. No balls and 2 strikes to the right-handed Keir. Swing and a miss, strike 3. First strikeout for Bocanegra. He has now faced 5 batters and retired all 5, including an inning-ending double play back in the 3rd. You see that swing and a miss on the replay there from Keir. Michael Green will now bat. Again, he'll be taking the place of Cameron Black, not only in the batting order, but also in his position behind the plate. Swing and a miss from Green. Prior to that strikeout of Keir, Bocanegra had faced 4 batters, all groundouts. Step off the mound here. Green in the 9 hole of the batting order. Jesse Sobczak at the top of the order, waiting on deck. Pitch misses low, 1-1 the count. Green did not appear on Friday against Palmview. Swing and a miss here, strike 2, 1-2 the count. In fact, this is Green's first at-bat of the tournament. Did not appear in the victory over Long Beach, California either, so getting an opportunity here to bat in the Printscape Pony League World Series. 1-2 pitch, called, strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the 5th inning for Bocanegra. Last one swinging, this one right down the middle. And Green frozen, unable to get a swing off. Jesse Sobczak, the batter now, 1 for 2 today. But this will be the first time he faces Bocanegra. Was 1 for 2 against Gonzalez. Singled in the 3rd. And Sobczak fouls one off, third base side. Wait for the ball to be retrieved there in foul territory by Cortez out of left field. Six retired in a row here to start the day for Bocanegra, as he came in the 3rd inning. The 0-1 pitch is fouled away, and he's now out in front of Green with an 0-2 count. Traffic on the bases in each of the first 3 innings for Mon Valley. Certainly had a golden opportunity in the 3rd with those bases loaded, but that's when Bocanegra came in, and after 1 run was already scored, shut it down with that double play. And a called strike 3, striking out the side in order. Bocanegra, Alex Bocanegra, 3 straight strikeouts. You see it there as we head to the break. It is Palmview, Texas 6, Mon Valley 2.
At Printscape Imaging and Graphics, we're more than printers. We're partners in creativity and community. From sponsoring local charities to empowering small businesses, Printscape is committed to giving back. Our people help businesses and organizations build their brands while strengthening our community, like the Printscape Pony League World Series. Printscape Imaging and Graphics, where technology meets creativity. Visit us today and see how we can bring your vision to life.
With Honda's newly redesigned lineup, there's no better time to buy at Washington Honda. Washington Honda's caring and knowledgeable sales team will make it easy to find the perfect Honda for you. Washington Honda, it's all at the mall.
Going to have some defensive changes for Mon Valley, Pennsylvania, as we will head to the bottom of the 5th inning. And those defensive changes, now we'll have Nash at shortstop, Keir at second base. We mentioned Green filling in at catcher, as he came into the 9-hole of the batting order last half inning. And Plymire moves from short to right field. So maybe just easier to give you the rundown of that defense entirely here for Mon Valley, Pennsylvania. Krovac pitching, Green behind the plate. Infield first to third is Matusik, Keir, Nash, and Tolliver. And then outfield left to right is going to be Watson, Sobchak, and Plymire. May have some changes coming to the batting order for Palmview, Texas as well. We'll get those as they come. Alex Bocanegra is still in here ready to lead off. And he has had himself a day since joining the game in the top of the 3rd on the pitcher's mound. He has not given up a base runner yet. And he's now 2 for 2 as he lines another first pitch into right field. Bocanegra can't do anything wrong here in this ball game. He came in, got a double play to close out the 3rd inning from the pitcher's mound. The very next half inning sent the first pitch into the outfield for a double, and now sees only one pitch this at-bat and singles into right field. Got a pinch hitter here, and that's going to be number 18, Geraldo Solis, who had been in the game as a courtesy runner prior, will now bat. Swing and a miss. Strike one, 0-1 to Solis. So Solis getting a first at-bat here today. This pitch misses outside, and getting back in behind that snap throw is Bocanegra safely at first. 1-1 the count here to Solis. Geraldo Solis. Swing and a miss. Runner goes, and Bocanegra into second base. The ball into center field. Hesitating was Bocanegra at second, but he then decides to break for third, and he's in there safely. Give a stolen base and then an E4 that allows the runner to go to third. See on the replay here, we'll see that throw, and just kind of a whiff by the second baseman Keir out there. The E4 will allow the runner to advance to third. 1-2 count here to Geraldo Solis. Pitch inside for a ball. Solis had 3 at-bats on Friday. Did not come up with a hit. This time he pops one up in the infield right near the second base bag. Shortstop Nash will make the catch, and there's one away. Going to have another pinch hitter here. It's going to be Rolando Solis. He'll bat for Omar Cantu. So Rolando Solis comes into the game to bat as well. And a first pitch ball from Krovac. Runner at third. 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. 6-2 lead for Palmview, Texas. Cody Bellinger, the favorite player of Rolando Solis, and looks at a strike. Rolando Solis did not bat. In fact, this may be his first at-bat. Let me check here. Called strike. Did have an at-bat. Rolando Solis struck out in the loss to Chinese Taipei. And now faces a 1-2 count. Krovac's pitch gets by Green behind the plate, and that's going to score on a wild pitch. Bocanegra from third. And now 7-2. Palmview, Texas. Bocanegra reaches on the single, steals second, reaches third on the air, and then scores on the wild pitch. So base is empty now. And a 2-2 count to Rolando Solis. Pitch from Krovac. That misses low for a ball. Now full count, 3-2. Chopper over the head of the pitcher Krovac, fielded by Kier. Throw over to first in time. And 2 away here in the 5th inning. Going to see yet another pinch hitter here for Palmview, Texas, as Thomas Vasquez. He was in as a courtesy runner earlier as well. He will now bat in the 8 hole for Noah Cortez. Foul tip, strike 1 from Vasquez. So after Bocanegra led off with a single, came around to score, we've seen 3 straight pinch hitters. It's Palmview, Texas getting some players off the bench and into the action here at the Printscape Pony League World Series, and a called strike 2 to Vasquez. 7-2 lead now for Palmview. The 0-2 pitch. Grounded towards short. Nash up with it. The throw across in time to retire the side, but Palmview adds on with a run on 1 hit, 1 error, and nobody left on base. We played 5. Palmview, Texas 7, Mon Valley, Pennsylvania 2.
After being sidelined with a shoulder injury, 2 minutes in the box isn't so bad. Now get back out there. With AHN Sports Medicine, you're ready for what's next. Your body's rehabbed and recovered. Your legs primed to outskate your defender. Your technical skills perfected. And just like that, you're back. Oh yeah, you're back. Go next level with AHN Sports Medicine.
Hey!
They play in all corners of the world. Boys and girls each learning the true value that only teamwork, competition, and sportsmanship can provide. Each year, more than 500,000 participants of all ages proudly represent Pony on baseball and softball diamonds of all sizes. Everyone deserves a chance to learn and play the game. They're our players today. They'll be our leaders in the future. Pony, making a difference in your neighborhood and all over our world.
Well, we saw those 3 pinch hitters in the bottom half of the 5th, so we'll give you those defensive changes here as well. Palmview, Texas making the following defensive changes. It is going to be Geraldo Solis in center field for Axel Polito, Rolando Solis into right field for Omar Cantu, and Thomas Vasquez into left field for Noah Cortez. So the outfield changing straight across for Palmview, Texas. And to take you the rest of the way, turn it back over to Lanny for Terry.
All right, thank you, Jason. And the totals after 5 for Palmview, Texas, 7 runs on 9 hits. Mon Valley, 2 runs on 4 hits. And keep in mind that 7 runs, 9 hits for Palmview rather, but it has been the foundation for this 5-run lead. The defensive play, the number of Mon Valley base runners that have been erased. For example, the pickoff of Plymire in the 1st inning, the doubling off of Nash at second base in the 2nd inning, the diving catch made by shortstop Zambrano in the 3rd, the impressive 5-4 double play that ended the 3rd. Here's a swing and a miss. The top shelf defensive play made by second baseman Quintanilla out behind second base. Strike 1. Also keep in mind that we have seen impressive pitching from Bocanegra. Ground ball up the line. Third baseman Leon with a throw across. And the stellar defensive play continues. 1 away.
It has been a story. You see this play right down the line. Just a long throw, clear from the, I mean, that was on the foul line, almost to the grass. He makes that throw across in plenty of time.
That will bring up Cooper Cetera, and time is called here. Lucas Zambrano going up. By the way, I guess this is somewhat a generational thing, but I'm a big fan of the group Chicago. And so quite obviously, when I met Cooper Cetera on Saturday at the picnic, I asked him, "Are you related?" He said, "I am a distant relative." And then I asked him, you know who Peter Cetera is? And he said no. So again, generational thing. We've got a change here as Boca Negra faces 8 batters and retires all 8 and gets credit for working 3 full innings, because the first pitch he threw in the 3rd led to a double play. Pick off in the 1st inning, the double play in the off the fly ball to right in the 2nd inning. Diving grabs, round the horn double play, and a play at the line here in the 6th inning. So it sets the stage quite well if Palmview continues to play as well in its future games. And admittedly, it is quite a challenge for these teams that are involved in the 9-10 games. This is game number 9, game number 10 coming up. The schedule does not favor these teams, but nevertheless, they have the opportunity with a win here today to move along and still maybe have a shot at a Pony League World Series championship. This is Barrientos, who moved from behind the plate to take over the pitching, and Isaiah Oliveras catching. And now Cetera for the power of love.
Yes, and Oliveras enters the batting order where Boca Negra had been in the 5-hole for Palmview, Texas.
7-2, Palmview, Texas leads. And a called strike on Cetera. Cetera, who is 5'10", 220 pounds. And not only is he a baseball player, but he's also a wrestler. His dad, by the way, owns a pool business, and his mom is a tax collector. And a pitch outside. He has 2 siblings, Sienna and Callie. Young man from Brownsville, or from Chestnut Ridge officially. There's the swing and a miss, strike 3 and 2 outs. And so Mon Valley is now 4 outs away from being eliminated from the 2024 Printscape Pony League World Series. And that brings up Derek Dunleavy in that spot that Krovac had occupied. Mon Valley took a 1-0 lead in the top, rather Palmview took a 1-0 lead in the bottom of the 1st. Mon Valley tied it, swung and a miss. And then Palmview out in front with 3 runs in the 2nd, led 4-1. Ball fouled back. Was after 2, it was a 4-1 game. After 3, it was 5-2. And then after 4, 6-2. And now here after 5, it is 7-2 Palmview. Time called. And the pitching of Barrientos and Boca Negra have come together. The two have combined to retire 9 in a row. Make it 10. Swing and a miss, strike 3. After 5.5 at the Printscape Pony League World Series, Palmview 7, Mon Valley 2.
There's a place far from the city, yet just down the road, where likes and shares mean more. It's in every bite, each performance, and every night, where the miles we ride together become the memories we share forever. We dream because they fought for it. We give because they worked for it. The American spirit lives here. I can feel it.
South Hills Toyota has a great selection of newly redesigned Toyotas to choose from. Finding your new Toyota will be a breeze. The vehicle you want from the dealership you trust. South Hills Toyota, it's all at the mall.
At Pathways of Southwestern Pennsylvania, we believe that every life has potential, and we're dedicated to fulfilling it. Our adult and community services give individuals with intellectual disabilities or autism the opportunity to develop new skills, have an independent home life, and make their own choices. From personalized daily care and community participation to supervised independent living, we cater to each individual's specific needs. Pathways of Southwestern Pennsylvania, your path to lifelong fulfillment.
Getting ready for the bottom of the 6th inning in our first of 4 games today. Pony League World Series brought to you by Printscape. And changes for Mon Valley. Matusik moves from first to third. Cetera stays in the game to play first. And the new pitcher is Derek Dunleavy. Tolliver is in right field. Now Palmview, Gael Zambrano, 3 hits in the game, 2 RBIs. Leon, 2 hits, a run batted in. And Joaquin Barrientos to stand in to lead off the bottom of the 6th inning. Pitch down at the knees, strike 1. Well, back in 1954, 70 years ago, the headline in the program reads Mon City Magic, an article written by Bob Gregg and Scott Harrington. Harry Sickles was the team manager back 70 years ago. And Monongahela won the championship, beat Chicago in the championship 8-2. There's a pitch down low, 2-1. George Fabian smacked a 3-run homer in the first inning of the championship game. Eddie Kitla homered in the 4th, and John Stuyvesant also hit a home run. Fly ball into right center field. Subcheck over to make the catch. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. There have only been 2 Pennsylvania teams to win Pony League World Series championships. Monongahela in 1954 and Washington County 1955. Our second game of the day, a county battle. Washington County, Bay County, Pennsylvania and Michigan respectively. And a pitch low and outside to Quintanilla. Quintanilla 1 for 3 today, 3 for 6 in the tournament. And the pitch from Dunleavy is outside for a ball. 2-0 pitch lined into left field and hit number 10 for Palmview, number 2 for Quintanilla. Now keep in mind, Palmview has the 7-2 lead, but it's going to have to win 4 more games to claim the championship. So Palmview has to come back early tomorrow. Then if it wins, play late tomorrow. There's a shot up the third base line between Matusik and the bag, and the roller into left field. Now left fielder Watson fires it in, 2 men on, and a hit number 4, Zambrano, getting his 4th hit of the game, and that brings Alejandro Leon to bat. So here's what Palmview needs to do: a shot down the right field line, fair ball into the corner. Scoring from second, Quintanilla to make it 8-2. Zambrano to third on Leon's second double of the game. 3 straight hits in this inning. 8-2 Palmview, and there's 1 out. And now Javier Gaza. Ball in the dirt, bouncing back to the screen, but the runners will stay put. So Palmview, with a win today, has to come back and play early tomorrow. If it wins, plays late tomorrow, then must must win that game and play early Wednesday to make it to the championship game Wednesday night. And the pitch is down low, 2 balls and no strikes. From the stretch, Dunleavy's pitch. Hit into the air to right center field, dropping in, base hit. Zambrano scores 9-2. Leon makes it 10-2. Second hit of the game for Garza. And his second and third RBIs of the tournament. And there is a mercy rule. If Palmview were to tack on 2 more runs, it would be over here in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch up high, ball 1. Oliveira batting. Isaiah Oliveira's ball gets away, and Garza down to second base. Ten runs on 13 hits for Palmview. This is a Palmview team that came into the game with a .218 batting average in the first 2 games of the tournament. Ball in the dirt, kicks away, and Garza moves up on another errant pitch. Runner at third, 1 out. Palmview has scored in each and every one of the 6 innings. Fly ball to center, tagging at third. Garza, catch made by Sopchak. Throw to the plate is not in time, and now it's 11-2. 2 outs. 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th inning. It is a 4-run 6th. Geraldo Solis looks at a strike. Ball fouled back. Ball fouled away. Palmview, with the win here in this game, would play at 10 o'clock tomorrow and will play the loser of the game between Chinese Taipei and Guaynabo, Puerto Rico, which is scheduled for 4:30 today. Shot to right field, base hit. Right fielder Tolliver tried to get the force out at first, but did not. So Geraldo Solis is on the hit parade. And that'll ring up Rolando Solis. 1 on, 2 outs, 4 runs in. It is 11-2. Bouncer to short, and shortstop Nash takes the force out at second base to end the inning. Bottom of the 6th reads like this: 4 runs on 5 hits, 1 left on base. Last chance for Mon Valley in the Pony League World Series. It is Palmview 11, Mon Valley 2.
At Penn West University, we're making college make sense again with programs tied to in-demand jobs. We're breaking down barriers and giving you more choices. We're making college valuable again for people just like you. Learn more at pennwest.edu.
At Printscape Imaging and Graphics, we're more than printers. We're partners in creativity and community. From sponsoring local charities to empowering small businesses, Printscape is committed to giving back. Our people help businesses and organizations build their brands while strengthening our community, like the Printscape Pony League World Series. Printscape Imaging and Graphics, where technology meets creativity. Visit us today and see how we can bring your vision to life.
From the first steps and new love to each milestone, big and small, the promise is made to the new beginnings and the dances that never end. Life is filled with the moments you live for. By protecting your health with regular vaccinations, screenings, and well checks, you can fully embrace all of life's little moments. At Cornerstone Care, we create healthier tomorrows today. Schedule an appointment with us and let's walk this path together.
Ready for the top of the 7th inning in the first of 4 games here at the Printscape Pony League World Series. For the top of the 7th, one change. Polito re-enters in center field. Well, for the Mon Valley Club, congratulations to the great work of Jason Plymeyer, a graduate of Bell Vernon, went to Pitt. Sales and marketing guy. His wife, Cammie, teaches math in the Brownsville School District. And Cammie and Jason have 2 children, Lucas and Zach. Zach on the team. Tony Watson, Mon Valley assistant, head coach at Bell Vernon, has 1 son, AJ, on this team. And Barry Lilly, who played high school at Elbert Gallatin, then went to Penn State Fayette. His wife Jennifer and his son Ben is on this team. They also have a son, Luke. Congratulations to them for their great work to get to this tournament. We get underway in a swing and a miss. Swing and a miss to start the top of the 7th inning. Next pitch. And the count is no balls and 2 strikes. Ben Lilly batting here. Swing and a miss. Ball kicks over into the foul territory. It'll be a strikeout wild pitch that puts Lilly on base. Mon Valley down by 9 runs. Well, let's see if this Palmview team can do what Brownsville did. Brownsville from Texas in 2021 lost its 2nd game of the tournament. Now Palmview lost its 2nd game to Chinese Taipei. Ball fouled off to the right. But Brownsville in 2021 lost its 2nd game of the tournament, but nevertheless went on to win the Pony League World Series 3 years ago. And that's what Palmview is trying to do here. Kennedy Nash 1 for 2 with an RBI. Fly ball to right. And the ball will drop on the warning track. Lilly to third, throw to second, just a bit off the mark, a double for Nash. So Mon Valley refuses to go away quietly. As Nash picks up his 2nd into the game, we're in the top of the 7th. Mon Valley down to its final 3 outs. Seen a good bit of opposite field hitting in this ball game. And now Damaris Tolliver. Tolliver, whose mom is an eye doctor. His dad works in construction. Also plays, by the way, wears 24 because his dad wore number 24 at Ringgold playing football in high school. Pitches outside, 2 balls, no strikes. Though it's a natural tie-in to think. 24, kid from Denora. Tribute to Ken Rippey Jr. 2-0 pitch. A liner into right center field, base hit. Lilly scores. Nash will score. Throw goes into second base. So Tolliver, the 2-run double. And it's now 11-4. Nobody out in the Mon Valley top of the 7th inning. And that will bring up Keir. By the way, you've no doubt heard for years from baseball people about the game is never over until it's over. And a lot of times you just kind of, yeah, okay. Dribbler to the shortstop. Zambrano the flip to second for 1 on to first safe. So Tolliver, after the 2-run single, is forced out at second base. Keir bouncing into the force play. But talking about great comebacks, I remember the Pirates playing the first game of a day-night doubleheader against the Astros. And the Pirates were down by 7 runs with 2 outs in the 9th inning. Think about that. Down 7 runs with 2 outs in the 9th inning, and the Pirates came back and won the game on a Brian Giles grand slam. Green, the batter now. Ball fouled away for a strike. Green, and by the way, we've seen a few players in this Pony League World Series wear number 99, and not surprising that Green's favorite player is Judge. Be a 9th grader at Ringgold in the fall. And a swing and a miss, 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 runs for Mon Valley in the inning, but Palmview leads 11-4. Palmview had only 3 hits against Chinese Taipei yesterday, or on Saturday rather, but 14 hits today. Swing and a miss. And Green is out number 2. And now top of the batting order for Sobchak, who's 1 for 3 in the game, 2 for 9 in the tournament. Sobchak was telling me earlier that he's been wearing number 61 since he was 8 years old, and no particular reason why. Pitch is up high, ball 1. Sobchak, who is also a soccer player, said his favorite player was Andrew McCutcheon. Fly ball into shallow left center field. Caught on the run by shortstop Zambrano, and the ball game is over. Mon Valley picks up 2 in the bottom of the 7th, but the final score, Palmview 11, Mon Valley 4.
We've been in your community since 1808. We've stood by your side covering the news of the day. We've been here for the important times in your life. We've celebrated with you. We're proud to have delivered the latest in local, regional, and national news in Washington, Greene, and southern Allegheny counties. We'll be here for the next phase of your life with our print and online editions. The Observer Reporter, life delivered daily.
My dream field has a scoreboard with a giant TV.
My dream field has dugouts for our mascot to dance on.
My dream field has lights to play at night. And a duck pond.
CNX is making dream fields come true by donating millions of dollars throughout Appalachia. Nominate your field at cnx.com/dreamfields.